Hello everyone, welcome to your daily card reading for February 26th, 2015. Wow, lots going on, and we're having a hatch. These guys are just not even 24 hours yet. Some of them, they're all probably about 8 hours. I have more that are in other warmer conditions while they're drying. But it's been a crazy hatch. I really can't sleep because I don't know, somehow the ants are getting in both incubators, and I've never had this before. And the one incubator I've used forever, and I've never had this, and I've used it many times here. And then the big one is a problem. I think I might have solved it and finally figured out a way to completely seal it, but I might have to, I don't know how that's going to go with controlling the environment. But anyway, it's been crazy. There's been ants going into the little tiny hole as soon as they start, and they just all go in there, and there's hundreds of ants inside, and I have to break the babies out premature to save them from torture, because they're being tortured by like ridiculous amounts of ants, small biting ants that go in there. And it's just been awful. And so I have no choice but to break them out of there. And actually I'm very, very surprised. Normally they say don't do that, but maybe because they're healthy chicks anyway. And the reason I'm breaking them out is because of ants. But I really, out of maybe about 12, I've lost 2 from it. But everybody else, it's not good, you know, it's like having premature babies or something, because they're just not ready yet. There's still things that need to absorb, and they just need to, the final stages are critical for them, you know, the final end of the egg. But anyway, so it's been crazy, and I can't sleep because I have to keep, you know, checking on the eggs and seeing if any more hatching, and get them and check and see if they're being infested and open them if they are. And, you know, I mean, it's just unbelievable. So, and I'm about to do a visa run in a few days, so I'm gonna do this today. You know what I'm gonna make this promise to everyone. I'm gonna do a live reading tomorrow, and go over, you know, the past, man, it's been about a month since I've done a live reading. So I will do that tomorrow. I did go to send out the extra card to anyone who, I don't know, missed the first deadline. I was going to send card decks out, and I went into Krabi today, and they wouldn't let me send them because they said they were for gambling. And I assured them, and but next time I'm just going to go and say they're chicken oracle cards, and then we'll avoid that. Hopefully that should work. And but that was, I've sent them many times before and never had that problem. So it was just the person I got, but I was really irritated because I really didn't want to. It's a long ways to go, you know, do this, and the girl refused me. So it's like, But anyway, you know, everything's all right. Let's see what the cards have to say. Oh, look at this baby. Hey now, baby. Yeah, when I had to go do some things, but I first came back and there was a baby right on top. It's cute. So I'm going to draw 3 moving lines and a healing card and an overall message card, and start out with the true magic. I think this box is big enough we can fit it all. So. Oh, we got this again. We got this on Valentine's Day. That was the first time I ever got that card. Let's see if you guys can see it over in this corner. It's the Teak Tree, Superiority, number 49. And it says, the unwavering direction of your inner being is that of self-renewal. Begin anew at every ending. Superiority. And then there's a little parrot. And actually, because we know that it's February 14th, that we got this the first time. Actually, a viewer, I think her name is Lisa. She looked up everything and posted it, the meaning of the teak tree and the meaning of the parrot. So you can just go there and look in the little messages down below, and you can read about the parrot and the teak tree. So anyway, 49 is really stable relations and having existence working for you. And, this is about it has to do with like leadership, but it's just really like persevering and really, having that strength of life, really, strength of life, but strength of personality, and, kind of just the person who's lived it, who knows it, who's lived it and they know it, and from this wisdom bank, almost from life experiences, that's how I always think of this superiority. It says the unwavering direction of your inner being is that of self-renewal. Begin again at every. Okay, and again, begin again, or begin anew at every ending. And this is really about that. That strength of character to be able to live life to the fullest and have those many lives, and do this and do that, and be okay with endings, and just continually living life, over and over again in all different ways, and really having that flexibility in life and character. So that's what I get for that tree. Okay. And moving lines, we have, you guys, I hope I don't wake you up. There's so many of them. It's going to be hard to, it's going to be tricky with the chickens sleeping. And they're only a day old, so they sleep an extra lot. Okay. Can we take this down, you guys? Okay. And the healing. And the overall message. Okay. Alright. Well, right away, it's a pretty intense reading. And I don't know for you guys, but I mean, my life energy is pretty intense. And actually, none of it has to do with the move or the community, which makes everything a lot easier. But there's a lot of other things, So it's interesting. It's almost like there's so many different ways that we can be held back or have issues. So it's really about definitely being grateful for everything that is stable. And we start out with this stability. And this is lavender, and it's about shaking things off. So if there's something that has happened in your life and you kind of get, hit, or you start spinning out of control, or something, you get a knockdown, or you get a jab from the world, or from life, and then you shake it off. And you rebalance yourself, and you get stable again. So this is about refreshing yourself, renewing yourself. It also has to do with relaxation. This is lavender, so it's like cleansing the skin. It's an antiseptic, just kind of cleaning your space, cleaning your body, refreshing, renewing yourself, beginning anew with your physical and your energy system. So then we start out there, and then we move to Artica Windata, which has to do with some sense of imprisonment. So, yeah, a lot of times we can, rebalance and restabilize ourselves, and then after we get kind of in a stable position, we can revisit everything again. And then this is really looking at any area of our life where we're imprisoned by something. People or relationships or things that are really stifling our energy and stifling our happiness and stifling our ability to enjoy our moment to moment. We all have that right to enjoy life, to have our paradise. We all have that right. And so maybe there's somebody in your life that is wanting to take away from your happiness or wanting to control you or wanting to, really it all comes down to wanting to control you or wanting to get something out of you. It's either, I hate to say it, but the two things that are the evils of the world, I always think is, either people want to rape you or they want to kill you. And that's when it comes to the bad things, So it's like, what is it there that in either of those situations, if there's somebody who continually kind of has an energy that is trying to control you or to take from you, to take what you have, either they want to take what you have or control you as you have whatever, So in those ways, we are 100% imprisoned. So look at that. What do we have that is imprisoning us? Because then it will throw things off, and we will have that feeling of isolation and disconnection from people, and we'll also have that feeling of just being triggered by everything, or really kind of continuing to feel abused in some way. We'll continue to look at that abuse, and instead of getting out of it, it will, it bothers us. We're stuck in that somehow. So that's Artica Windata's story. Is she was abused, and then she was separated and isolated, and then she came to my flock, and then she was happily ever after. She lived a great life. But she had a focus on, staying positive, and then everything changed for her. And everything, and that's the thing, when we go through life and something happens, everything can change. Everything's always changing. So, sometimes it's like disappointing or whatever, but, we shake everything off, and we see our circumstances, and we find our liberation. And with that liberation, comes completely new life. Again, new life. Oh, I don't mean to scare you. Okay, and then the final thing is Aurora, which is really bringing in the cosmic energy so that people can see it visibly. This is about humanity waking up to things, it becoming more conscious. It's light. It's something that is visible. So it becomes, patterns in the world around you, in society around you, breaks and changes for the better. It reorganizes. Again, there's a catastrophe. The 5 is a catastrophe, breakdown, and new information. No matter what the new information is, if you have a structure of thought and you have new information, that old structure of thought has to be broken down, and you integrate the new information, and then everything organizes around that new information. So that's what this is about, is that new information is coming in, and then everything kind of breaks down and reorganizes, and then begins new patterns and new cycles. And then, and it does have to do with collective, because it's the aurora effect. So everybody can see it. And then what's healing is the mysteries of humanity, the mysteries of nature. Why do things go bad? How do people get down the wrong road or get into a pit of trouble, you know, or, you know, how does life allow, or how does the higher intelligence and the highest love allow all these bad things to happen? You know, I mean, why is life deficient in so many ways? You know, I mean, I hate to say it, but we got to see that too, the deficiencies. You know, we can focus on the positive and be so excited about that positive that is, you know, growing and getting bigger, but you know, we definitely can't ignore the deficiencies. So, you know, it's like really kind of being able to feel that out, to be able to guide yourself through it, and be okay with it all. And this is about the bat in the night, and knowing the mysteries of nature. So it's the bat energy of transformation and transformation of communication. Actually, there's that in the bat energy, where you start speaking things differently. It's like something almost comes out that is, something has changed. It's transformation. So something has changed so much that now all of a sudden you're speaking differently, or you're putting off a different, you're taking a different approach. So there's this transformation of communication that allows you to provide a safe place for yourself in the darkness, and then also to be able to navigate in the dark and really sense people, like, you know, sonar and radar, and just I guess it's radar, but really to be able to sense people and sense things, and be able to move easily through, you know, whatever mysteries there are. And, you know, I mean, I think the mysteries, even though there might be some, I don't know, maybe some complication to them that make them mysterious, we pretty much all see them. And why, you know, then it's like the fact that we can all see them. We can all see the illusion. We can all see the mysteries. You know, we all know what's really going on. We all know where people stand. You know, we all know what people think and what people are really doing. And but then why are they doing it? And why is it happening? And so then it's really being beyond the superficial, and kind of embracing the deeper concept of humanity. But anyway, this is healing, the kind of the deeper relationship. The mysteries are healing. It's in the healing position. So this relationship with the deeper nature of why, you know, when that person's such a good person and this or that, you know, why they end up, you know, acting out something. So, yeah, just really being okay with the energies that run through people. You can almost look at it like that, you know, the energies that run through people's bodies and systems, you know, what we're all vulnerable to, or what we're all harnessing. So, okay. Then the last card that everybody's sleeping on over here. I hope you guys don't mind not seeing the cards. You see the little chickies though. You can see there's Artika, my daughter. She's also a baby in this picture, you guys. She's a little bit older. Okay, and then this one is Queen Anne. Somebody might look like Queen Anne. We don't know. Maybe you. No, you need a little more white on your head. Okay, so Quinta. This is the overall message. Okay, the heat is... I'm going to have to turn this off for a second. Okay, so onto the last card is Quinta. And this has to do with life path. And it has to do with the fears that come in the way of what we're meant to go after. You know, the fears that hold us back in really... pushing forward on our life path. And, sometimes getting overwhelmed or having anxieties, or just having a narrow focus and being overwhelmed with things. And the overall message is we got to step back and see the larger picture, and see from the mountaintop, see all the different places we can go, or all the different, areas of the world, all the different spaces of life. And knowing that we are free to move to different areas, and we are free to move into different lives. And, I have had so many lives in this lifetime, so many jobs, so many relationships, so many living situations, so many places that were worlds. It's your entire world, where you live, what you work, who you live with, who's in your life, and it's always hard when there's an end with them, but there's new places. And they're all just stepping stones, and you have them all, and you can still rely on them, or connect back to them, or draw them out of your resourcefulness later in life, and then you can experience something new. So this is really about being able to be, again, flexible, to be able to change with the winds, and be okay with that. So this spread is not very tidy here. Somehow they made it into like a little star somehow. How cute, you guys. And even the whole thing, and I'm sorry, my energy is like, again, it's like too focused on the babies getting infested with ants and having to do the surgery on them. But you know what? They're all living, and they're so cute. And, it's just a small thing. And a lot of times we'll get triggered in other things when the small things happen, for the chickens, and I think this is true of pets, like how the pets are feeling really influences how you're feeling. And that's true in astrology. The health and work and service is the same as the pets. And it's really like, how's our exchange with that? Because it determines our health. It determines our energy level. It determines our happiness. It determines our flow with other people, like our balance with others. So, anyway, just step back and look at the bigger picture, and look at all the areas of life, and, go into something else, or go do, there's so many different, different things we could be putting our energy into. So it's like begin, maybe if you're overwhelmed with something, go to a different area, do something else, begin anew, even with what's in front of you, and then, maybe let energy settle with something else, and then come back to it. A lot of times you just put things down, you move on to something else, and then you come back to it. And everything's changed, and everything's better. And again, it's like amazing how we can get so kind of overtaken by things in life, just day-to-day things, overtaken by simple events or energies, or even feelings, or mind. We can get into this place with ourselves sometimes where we don't want to be that way, or it's not what we want, and we don't know how to get out of it. But the thing is it just like the wind, it moves away, it goes away. And as much as we feel like this is our life, that is actually just one small couple hours in your life, or maybe minutes, or maybe days. But it moves, it changes. It's hard when it's a couple days, but even we can move within our day and go into something else, or do something that we enjoy, something that shifts our energy, and then begin anew again. So we can always have this refresh. We can keep kind of redoing this too, this line here, which is starting to with the refresh and renew ourselves, and then make these shifts and changes out of what imprisons us, and then really allowing the light, things to come to light, and things to take their own course for other people, like where the light becomes visible. And then what's healing is the mysteries and our relationship to the mysteries, and our understanding of why things happen, and to be able to step away and really appreciate the mysteries, appreciate the human process. In all humanity's deficiencies, we're evolving. We're becoming something new. So it's okay where everything's at. It's but it begins anew again. And then we have this other part of the star here. Oh, I guess there was only 4. This one's sleeping on that one. Or no, was there 5? No, that's it. Okay. So anyway, and then the last card is Quinta, which is really stepping back and looking at the bigger picture, and seeing how everything plays into the larger story of our life. And I should have said that before. It's about the larger story of our life. It's not about this little story or that little story or that time or that era. It's about the larger story of your life, the life path. So, anyway, again, the card of the day is the unswerving direction of your inner being is that of self-renewal. The unswerving direction of your inner being is that of self-renewal. Begin again, begin anew at every ending. Number 49, the teak tree, superiority. And we got the parrot. So, anyway, I will actually make this for the next couple days, because as a daily, because I'm going to do the live chicken oracle tomorrow. So, okay, everyone, take care, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Thanks for watching.